As General Chair of Valuetools 2014, could you elaborate on the main aim of Valuetools conferences?
There is one big change that we are witnessing in current information and communication technologies. And this relates to the shortening of technology cycles. Up to 10 years ago, it was taking years, let's say 5 to 8 years more or less, to introduce a technology, roll it out, until it was getting obsolete. Now these cycles are shortening dramatically. It takes now 2 to 3 years to have a technology from the very beginning into the end of the life cycle. And in terms of research, this calls for a need of fundamental research. There is actually a big need of people who are able to understand the fundamentals underpinning a technology, to develop models for that technology, but which are not extremely specific. We need people who are able to develop models quickly and are able to turn this model and evolve them as technology changes. This need for fundamental works on performance evaluation is one of the key aspects that led us to introduce this series of conferences on performance evaluation methodologies and tools.
The conference has brought together researchers from various disciplines, such as networks and telecommunications, operations research, optimization, and so on. Why is a multidisciplinary approach so important for the analysis of performance evaluation of complex systems?
We actually need a multidisciplinary approach because the world is changing. Technologies don't exist in isolation any longer. Nowadays, you cannot just focus on the technology itself, but you need to understand the context in which the technology is being operated. You need to understand users, you need to understand social and business processes. And that is why what we are trying to do with Valuetools is actually to bridge these various communities, trying to provide a holistic view of where the technology is going and how we can make it better.
What are the latest achievements in the research on performance evaluation of complex systems? What are the main challenges?
That's a tricky question actually, because there are a number of challenges which are arising, and actually this relates to the new type of technologies that are emerging. But I would like to highlight one specific field of investigation which is becoming really hot in the moment. And it's actually the application of game theoretical tools and techniques to the modeling and analysis of complex systems. And when I talk about complex systems, I mean actual socio-technical systems. Systems in which technology is so embedded and interwoven with societal processes that you cannot analyze it and model it in isolation. And let me mention here that there is one European project which is coordinated by some of my colleagues here at CreateNet called Congas. In what they are trying to do is to develop a new theory of, game theory for complex systems. And it's actually a great project, and I am really keen on the results that the people are achieving there. And I believe this can really represent a big leap forward in the way we model, understand, and optimize complex socio-technical systems.